Today, we're talking about something that affects more families than the headlines suggest: estate planning and the new $15 million threshold. Here's what actually matters. As of this year, the federal estate and gift tax exemption sits at $15 million per person, $30 million for married couples using something called portability. This isn't a temporary number on the verge of expiring. A law passed last year made it permanent, and it'll keep climbing a little each year with inflation. If you spent the last few years bracing for that exemption to get cut in half, you can let that worry go. But here's the part that gets lost in the good news. A higher exemption creates a dangerous kind of comfort, the sense that because you're under the threshold, or because you have a will, your family is protected. Let me break this down, because a will controls a lot less than most people assume.
Your assets actually move through one of three channels. First, by contract. That's a named beneficiary on a retirement account or life insurance policy. Second, by title. How an asset is legally owned, like a home held jointly with a spouse. Third, by probate. And that's the only bucket your will actually controls. Most people think of a will as the master document. It's not. It only governs whatever's left over after contracts and titles have already done their job. That distinction matters because of what happens without a plan that accounts for it. Probate, the court-supervised process of distributing your estate, takes close to 20 months on average, and it can consume somewhere between 3 and 7% of your estate's value in fees. On a $1 million estate, that's potentially $30,000 just to have a judge oversee what you could have arranged privately. And it's public record. Anyone can look it up.
So people try to get clever.